Hello, hello, what is up? I don't know if you can hear me. Hello. Alright, stream is starting. Things are happening, probably, maybe. I don't know. Where is Kerbal? There's Kerbal. Alright. We're gonna build more rockets. This time I because of last stream and some testing I did in between that yesterday, I now know how to build rockets that don't immediately explode. Or and stuff. I know what I'm doing, I think. Probably not. I don't know. Loading up the game right now. So just give me a second. I gotta add some like background music to this overlay screen thing. It's kind of quiet. I'll fix it eventually at some point, maybe. I don't know. Come on, Kerbal. And let me just... There we go. Look at that, we're playing... You already know what the game is. So in my tests, or my other save that I have, I sent Jebediah to space and he's now stuck in there. But in this save, we're not going to do that. Which one was this? I had no idea. Whatever, we're not... I'm putting that away. We're gonna make a rocket that's gonna shoot one of our Kerbals into orbit. Am I gonna have a way to get them back? Probably not. But that's perfectly acceptable for me, I think. Look at these things. Oh, they're flags. That's what they are. That's a bit overkill. We need this. I think we're gonna be able to do this. Or I could be completely wrong, you know. I've learned too. We need to get a heat shield. I don't know where the heat shields are. Seeing this? I know I am. That's big. Okay. What we're gonna need are some really skinny fuel tanks for these things. That's not skinny. Nope. It's the right diameter, but it's not small enough. Okay, just use these ones. I love Kerbal Space Program music. We need... Are there, like, I really hate how there's not, like, these things, but, like, for that size. Unless there is, and I just haven't seen it. Oh. See, because that's like a jet intake. I need a nose, but I don't know where the nose is. Those are the two, like I don't get it. Oh. Do you get it? Because I don't. Because how do I attach a smaller one of these? Is there a way to get smaller ones? I found it. Wow. That was really smart of me. Okay, now let's move that. Because we need couplers. Couplers. This is looking nice. We also need a decoupler down here. Alright. It's looking good so far. I don't really know how do I make like these things? How do I make these things like wrap around my cargo? How do these things work? What do these here? Okay. Like, I just don't get it. See, something like this. Oh. Okay, maybe I'm seeing how this works now. Or maybe I'm not. I don't know, I don't think we need this anyways because this isn't, you know. Also, we're not gonna send up Jebediah. We're gonna send up Valentina. I don't know. Valentina's gonna be our guinea pig for this rocket. If they die, they die. I doubt they will though, because I know what I'm doing. Somewhat. Sometimes. Yes, this is good. Also, we're gonna rename this to the orbit test 1. This is the orbit test 1. You're not too late. We're only 17 minutes into stream. Don't worry. Hello, Chiku. It's been a minute. How are you doing? No one seems to be in here right now except for you, Chiku, so hello. Seems like no one likes Kerbal Space Program anymore. We're doing Kerbals. I did a stream on Tuesday about Kerbal Space Program, but didn't really go that well in the sense of I didn't know what I was doing. But now we're making an actual rocket, and I think it's gonna work. I'm not gonna bother with parachutes and everything because I don't really care that much anymore. I have high hopes for this thing though. So detach that, and then these 3 activate. I detached that. Okay. Alright, well. I detached those. And then down here, then this one detaches. And then turn these on. These detach if needed. And then that detaches parachute. We're making the flying thing. Yes. I love Kerbal Space Program. It's really fun. I haven't really played it though. Alright. Orbit test 1. We're gonna go into orbit and then, well, if we do make it into orbit, hopefully, but then if not, we're just gonna land back on Earth safely, maybe. Or Kerbin. Ooh, that's... Alright. Alright, alright. It's working quite well. We're shooting for somewhere, alright. Exactly. We're kind of wobbling, which concerns me. Oh. We're doing really good, though. Very good. We're okay. Hello, Ranger. Welcome. We're doing good. So far at least. Okay, we need to get here because I remember this from a not as good space sim game. Okay. A little bit more. All right, around here. And now... Once you achieve your goal, your next one should be the launch of Kerbal directly into the sun. Yes, I will do that, actually. Okay, so again, I don't know how to turn off the engines. Alright, so it seems I'm... Okay. Does Kerbal have 2 moons? Kerbal does have 2 moons. I didn't know that. Well, we're orbiting. So we're orbiting. Simple, use a mallet. Yeah. There's no way to get back to Earth, so I might have to revert the flight to get the Kerbal back. But we did it. Wow. Is that the planet right there? Yeah, it is. Huh. Leave him up there. His purpose is complete. Well, this is a woman. We sent Valentina up. So we're just gonna leave Valentina up here. All right, Valentina Kerman, you have served your purpose. Bye now. Alright, now Valentina is over there, and as you can see, well, you can't see. Okay, so there's 3 options behind me right now. There's fly, terminate, and then recover. Recover normally means you can get the Kerbal back, and terminate just means you kill them. We have... because they can't die of starvation or dehydration, she's gonna be there for eternity. Up until I give enough of a crap to make a recovery vehicle. Oh, stream died down a bit. Why'd that happen? Whatever. Alright, test 1 complete. Who else are we sending up? Because I don't want to send up Jebediah. Jebediah is my favorite. Which one of you? Guys, which one? She will now be a satellite. Exactly. Also, hold on. Oh. Can you guys see? Wait, what am I doing? I could just, hold on. Oh, I'm gone now. Alright, out of these guys on the left, send in one that you don't use. Kerbals are expendable. Exactly. Well, we're keeping Jebediah on Earth. Jebediah is my favorite, and we're keeping him, maybe Bill Bob too. These 3 are my favorite. I don't know. Who are we sending into space? You know, Sidwig Kerman. He's looking he looks like he wants to go become a satellite right now. Little does he know we're gonna send him into the sun. I'm back now. Let's send Sidwin to the sun. Orbit test 1, okay. This might actually be harder than it seems. No, Sidwig has a funny name. Okay, we're keeping Sidwig then. Jurfrey. We're gonna send Jurfrey for his misspelt name. We're gonna send Jurfrey up there. Okay, this might be a bit overkill. Okay, I don't care about however his name is spelled. Jurfrey. Okay. This is not overkill, okay? They're doing Kerbal's work, okay? That's the best equivalent you're getting. Okay, so these two. These two go down here. Those are fine. That decouples. Those go off. Yeah, that decouples. These go off. Those go off. That decouples. These go off. This go off. Now for some extra aerodynamics, we're going to add some fins, because I don't trust this thing. We're also going to add some smaller fins to, like, this section. Maybe some more up here. This is called the Sun Puncher, because we're gonna go punch the sun with a Kerbal. Needs like 50 more thrusters. It's underkill, add more. What's the name of that Kerbal that we now have just orbiting Earth? Valentine. Valentine Kerbal. That's who's orbiting the Earth, or Kerbin. Whatever, I don't know. We need to add more thrusters? You guys for real? I mean, I'm not disagreeing with you, I agree, but you know. Brian walks to go if we could run into the sun. Punching something that nobody has punched before. Exactly. Okay. Now, I'm hoping that this works. Yeah, there's a 90% chance that as soon as I spawn it, it completely breaks. But, that's besides the point. We are out here sending Kerbals to space. Okay, and that's the main goal for this. Okay. This isn't even attached to anything. Just extra weight. Get rid of that. Okay. Let's save. Alright, what was your name? Jeffrey. Like some kind of space program. Alright, Jeffrey. We're sending you off into space. Definitely not into the sun. Okay, we can't let... Ugh. Okay. Okay, there seems to have been a catastrophic failure. Uh... we're, we're not gonna let him die. Yet. So... Seems to be a stability problem with these things. So how about... You know, let's do this. You guys like this more? That's 4 of them, and I think that's fine. Alright, now let's go punch the sun. Because that's the whole point of this rocket right here. You're fine. Okay, hold on. Yeah, shut up. I don't know. Yeah. Do the one you showed me? Which one? You still in there, Jeffrey? No, not Jebediah. Get out of there. I want Jeffrey. I'll do the one you showed me in a second. I just gotta try and navigate to the sun. Should be pretty easy. Oh. You guys saw that, right? That thing jumped me. That thing jumped me. What was that? What was that? That thing jumped at me. You saw that, right? Wow. Um. All of these are attached. Seems fine. Let me get rid of this. Alright. Don't explode. Is that thing gonna jump me? This thing's not very stable. Okay, yeah, we got liftoff. I'm gonna move this to the side. What if we just, like, you know... Okay, this has to work. I'm telling you. Alright, we haven't exploded. Lift off. Oh my god, look at that. You see that? There's an eclipse. That's insanely cool. What? I didn't know that could happen. Guys, do not look at the eclipse. You're gonna turn into Michael from FGTV. Okay, there seems to be a severe structural issue. Okay, turn around. Come on, we gotta face the sun. We gotta face the sun, come on. Come on, come on. Okay, let's try this again, okay? Structural. I need some, like, attachment point things. Okay, well this should help in some sense. Quickly, before the eclipse is over. Okay, come on now. Okay, I might have a solution. Adapter. Structural. This should be more structurally sound. And again, I don't really know what I'm doing, so... Okay. This should work. This 100% should work. Okay. That's not gonna work. These go off. Yeah, sure, whatever. Okay. I think this should work. Or it'll just blow up in my face. One or the other. Okay, this isn't fast enough. I'm sorry. It's a win-win either way. Exactly. Listen, I'm going to send this Kerbal to the sun. And I'm not gonna stop. I need big fuel tanks. I need these engines too. Not that big. Okay. Now I just need... like that much more. We're gonna couple these ones to the ship. You see this? I'm braining right now. Alright. This might be overkill. Or it might just not work. I don't know. My brain is not braining. I don't think that's ever happened before. Okay. Okay, these things are just bad. I'm just gonna get rid of those. Alright. Alright. Let's punch the sun. If this can actually get to the sun, or start heading in the direction of the sun. That'd be really nice. What if the sun comes to me? That's actually not even a bad idea. It's really just... This is definitely a more efficient way to do this, and I'm just not doing it. Come on. Okay. Well, we found like we have found an interesting way to fly. We found a new way to fling ourselves into space. We essentially made a catapult. Yeah, hold on. I'm gonna load this back in, and we're gonna call this the Flinger, and we're gonna save it. Now we're gonna go back to the Sun Puncher Mark 1. And we're gonna fix some things. Like, I think what we have here is fine, but we need to have better things. Alright, we're gonna get an adapter. I don't want that big of fuel. Hold on. There we go. Aerodynamics. Okay. We're probably gonna get into the sun. I have low hopes. But if we can actually start facing towards the sun. Oh wait, this is the old design. It's gonna start wobbling. I can't trust the process. It's wobbling itself to death. Wait, I see now. Wait a minute. It's all about placement. Or maybe I could... No. Would you attach? I don't want you to attach up there. Why are these things so stupid? That's fine. We need a structural stuff, maybe. Oh, that's what that button's for. I can change its colors. I didn't know that. Oh, that's cool. We're not gonna need a parachute because we're sending this guy to the sun. Again, I just don't know how these cargo bay things work. No way. Wait. Okay, we can put the parachute back on for... You know, we're gonna put the parachute back on to give him like a false sense of security. Anyways, I think I just figured out how to do this. Oh my god, wait. Holy crap. This is good. Alright. Maybe this will help with the wibble wobbles. I'm trusting the process. I'm trusting this. We will be going into the sun, or we'll hit the moon, because there's an eclipse apparently. I didn't know that. What? Why are you doing that? Stop! Ah! Come on! I was trusting the process. Really dumb how you can't just attach stuff. Okay. Okay. I don't, I don't know what I'm doing. Uh, nope. I don't. This next one will def make it to the sun. I hope. I'm just trying to see if I can attach these to the inner wall of this thing. You know what? Screw it. I'm just gonna do this. If it sticks out, it probably means it's working. If it doesn't work, I'm just I don't know. All right. 50-50, it explodes immediately or not. So we have bad wobbles. You're right, it didn't explode, but it did after I wobbled it. Get rid of wobbles. Stop wobbling so much. This is annoying me. I'm just gonna do what I did. I'm just gonna get rid of everything. Alright, payload. Okay. I hope this works. It looks like an actual rocket now instead of a weird abomination thing. That's... Back to the drawing board! It's in an in-between state. Yes. Okay, what I need is for these... How do I make these stop doing what they're doing? Wait, what am I doing? I know how to do that. Attach this to that, attach this to that. Okay. But okay, that's good enough. A little bit of extra measure. We're gonna add those. Sun Puncher Mark II. Let's see if it works. Hopefully, if it does work, I don't mess up by making it turn around or something. I don't know. You know, getting to the sun is a lot harder than getting into orbit. Why does the cone not have aerodynamics? This is pissing me off. That's such a dumb thing to do. Why does this little nose cone shear thing not have aerodynamics? It's so dumb to me. This is why. Okay, whatever. Yes, we're gonna punch the sun this time, probably, maybe not. I don't know. Okay. This is good. This is really good. When I... dang it. I don't think we're making it. Nope. We're orbiting the sun now. We are going to get relatively close to these planets, though. Which is something, I guess. I can't even see that planet. I'm gonna revert. We are not letting this Kerbal orbit the sun forever. That's it's perfectly acceptable for any other Kerbal to do that, but we need this Kerbal to get to the sun. And I swear to God, if that doesn't happen... Excuse me. I don't know what to do. You know, from what I remember, this thing got into orbit very fast. This thing worked. I remember this thing getting into orbit. I think if we aim it properly, we could shoot it into the sun. Okay, no. I was wrong. This is... Come on, man. Okay, on the bright side to this, we have a rocket. All right, you listening? We have a rocket right here where we could make satellites and send them up. Because this thing is able to get into orbit, but it also has this little compartment. We could make satellites. We could do that at some point. And I might do that off stream to test satellites and see what I can do. But I don't know how to send this guy into the sun. My best guess is just, you know, more engines, more everything. We do in fact have a rocket. That is correct. I'm just trying to send it into the sun because James told me to. James, you better subscribe to my Twitch channel for this, you lazy bums. Okay. I think we have something. That is very loud. We're in the same spot again. Lazy? I've moderated 22 streams in a row. Who you calling lazy? I don't know. Avert flight. Jeffrey, you're really not making this easy on me. You fat ass. You're fucking weighing down the rocket, Jeffrey. Come on, Jeffrey. Work with me here. We gotta go to space. Alright, Jeffrey. Thanks, Jeffrey. Not that. Those also didn't help. So what's the deal here? What can I do? Thrust 568, 936, 3,000 things of thrust. That's not bad. Oh my god, wait, this thing's so much better. Wait. Wait, duh. Yeah, let's try it. Explosion, I guarantee it. Maybe there's a chance this won't explode. Oh my god. Interesting. 33 times the charm. Okay, so these have to move. Alright, this is Mark 3. Let's come on. We got we gotta kill a Kerbal. Come on! I forgot to okay, that one was my bad. That wasn't the rocket. Okay, there we go. How's blowing up going? It's going great. I'm just trying to send a Kerbal to the sun. And when we do that, I will never have to try and design a rocket to go to the sun again. Oh, come on! Why did you do that? I've been testing 9 AT keyboards. That's cool. I've been testing 9 trillion rockets. Okay, so clearly there's a conflicting issue down here, and I don't know what's causing it, so. Alright, fine. Whatever. Alright. Jebediah? No! How have I not noticed that? Jebediah, get out of the cockpit! We're not killing you, Jebediah. We need Jeffrey. To imagine it worked. We just killed Jebediah. Alright, Jeffrey. Jeffrey, we're going. And we're blowing you up. I don't care what you say. That's good. You kidding me? Why did you rotate? That's weird. In the same spot again. We're 57th times the charm, or something like that. I don't know. I do wonder how many times I have failed. I forgot to move the struts. Ah! 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 Okay. If it doesn't work this time, then I don't know. All this to kill one Kerbal. We could have killed all of them by now. Alright. It's about the principle of the thing, so... Come on. How do people do this? How do people do this? I don't understand, Kerbal. I will never understand how people get from here to here or to the far out planet. Where's this one? I will never understand. How? We should be focusing on getting to the moon. Look, we already killed Valentine Kerbal. She's over here. And whatnot. And now Jeffrey is going that way. I just... Okay. I'm done. I'm done with that project. We're not using this for the sun anymore. We are gonna save it though. We can use this in the future at some point. I don't know. God, this thing's so... This is okay, legit though, this is a good rocket. Like, if it wasn't for me fucking around, this is a great rocket. For like transporting cargo and stuff. Like this is a good rocket. But it's not a good rocket to try and get into the sun. Alright, well. I think I'm gonna end stream. Well, one Kerbal is in space right now, and that's fine. No verbal launched into the sun. We will do it next time, I promise. Next time I play. I will try to launch a Kerbal into the sun. It's just this. It's insane to me how hard it is to launch a Kerbal into the sun. Like that seems so unnecessarily hard. But then again, you're launching a Kerbal into the sun. Yeah, I'm gonna end stream, but next time next time I will not stop until a Kerbal is launched into the sun. I will be playing the game for 4 hours if I have to get to to shove a Kerbal into the sun. Hell, he doesn't even need to be shoved into the sun. If he could orbit the sun, that could kind of be funny, because then he's in constant anguish because of the heat. Unless you get close enough to the sun, it just blows you up anyways. Anyways, yeah, I'm gonna end it here. Sorry that I didn't get to that. It's fine, but I'm very tired and I need to go do some stuff. I just wanted to do another short Kerbal stream because I missed out a little. Anyways, see you guys on Tuesday. I will probably be playing Kerbal again, but this time for 4 hours. I'll probably stream on time. James, Ranger, Chiku, anyone else, thanks for joining. Go check out my commands, type them in, check out my links, click my link, blah blah blah. Go check my stuff out and all that stuff. New video on the main channel, almost on its way. Just gotta do some proofreading or proof editing or some. I gotta go through it again and make sure it's good. Anyways, see ya and have a good night. I'm pressing the button to end stream now, and I'm not gonna drag this out any longer. Probably, maybe, I don't know. Goodbye. Have a good one.